Hey, if anybody's watching my broadcast, then welcome. So very recently I've achieved the S plus rank with Leon S. Kennedy. I'll tell you now, it was hard. It was really fucking hard. It's not an easy challenge, and if anyone's struggling with that, I sympathise with you. If there's anything I can help you with, hit me up, man. Leave me a comment, send me a message, whatever, but I'll guarantee you that it ain't fucking easy.
Don't move. I'll be back for you.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the fruit of my efforts and just play some fucking hardcore. Where's he gone? Oh shit, I might have fucked up there. He shouldn't be there. Oh, he's gone there again. See if it should work out. Don't know why he went there first, that's a bit weird. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the fruits of my efforts and do some infinite ATM4. Just kick some fucking ass. Just absolutely destroy some people. Or should I say some zombies, because these are not people, I guess. Technically they were people. Yeah, let me just be clear, just for the record, I'm not a psycho, I don't like killing people. But if you're a zombie, you need to die.
This is out of control.
Alright, so you don't get the ATM4 from the start. You have to pick it up from one of your chests, which is right there in the RPD as soon as you get in there. So the only thing I can say, like challenge wise, that I can get out of this is how quickly can I complete Resident Evil 2 with the ATM4. Like, I think before I did it in like 2 hours 15 or something like that, you know, like 2 hours 10, 11, 12, whatever, somewhere in the region between 10 and 15, 2 hours 10 and 15. So now I want to know, how quickly can I do it without having to worry about picking up ammo? By the way, cutscenes don't cut into your time, no pun intended, although I think it kind of was intended really, wasn't it? I'll take that. Literally just take like one health item, because you never know, you might get a little bit fucked up. Okay, here's that bad boy. Alright, now let's just get on with it. Let's get on with the fucking... I think you have to do this, even though it sort of seems a little bit futile. Like, why do you have to do it? Because I know where all the fucking medallions are and all that shit. And just while I speak of that, I'm just going to grab my book, because I've got them all written down in my notes here. Shit. Got them in my notes, but I don't know on which page. Okay, for now I'll just carry on. I'll just pause it when I need it. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of speedrun philosophy and mix it with ATM4 blast the shit out of people philosophy. Let's see how that works out for us. And you'll see what I mean by that in a minute. I'll try not to talk too much, because I think I talk a lot of fucking shit, I'll be honest with you. Right, this goes into a cutscene, so I'm just going to quickly, while this is cutscene material, I'm going to just flick through. I don't think it's in this book. I've got a couple of notebooks kicking around there. I don't think it's that one. Where the fuck is it then? Alright. Sorry to keep you waiting with that. So that's what I meant by speedrun mentality mixed with let's just fucking destroy shit mentality. Like that. Like, they are not getting up from that. I don't care what you say. Alright, just while this cutscene runs out, I'm just going to pick up my other notebook. I think it's in... Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I left my vibrator kicking around. There you go. There you go. I've got the book I was looking for anyway, so that's good news. All right. Yeah. Okay. Skip it.
Does anyone know what started this?
You get a knife, which is a totally essential item at this point. Let's just do this, and we won't bother with the. I was just thinking I'm going to rush up and do the lion medallion, but it's probably a kind of waste of time to do that now. We won't need that, will we? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. All right, so let's get on with this. This is beautiful. This is a thing of beauty. I mean, we literally need nothing. Even like boarding up those windows, which is normally a kind of essential thing to do. Don't need to do it. Bring it on. Bring it on. The more zombies, the better. Like there. Come through. Yeah, fuck you. This guy still wants a can of Coke, even though he's a fucking zombie. He hasn't got it yet, has he? This is zombie world, mate. You're not getting a can of Coke at this point. I'll still board this window up. I mean, I literally could fucking annihilate him, but I just don't want to waste my time with him. Okay, so we're going for the key now. She's never coming back. Neither is he, even though I didn't even hit him directly. That's it. It's fucking fucked. That is the beauty of this bad boy. You don't even have to hit your enemies directly. I want to grab that key. Yeah, just double checking that I'm broadcasting this shit. Ooh, a liquor. And I'm not talking about liquor. Just take him out. He's going to be a problem later on, or he might be a problem later on. Let's just stand here and do the whole Marvin thing. You can't skip this, you have to go through it. Did I kill him? Nonetheless, speedrun or not, or whatever I'm doing, whatever it is I'm doing, we're sleeping Beauty. Fucking hell, he was chilled, wasn't he? Right, just leave that there. It's literally only one move that you have to do. Right, so let's go straight to the unicorn. And for the unicorn, it's fish, scorpion, and the urn. I think I call it an urn. Like, basically a fucking big jug of water, basically. Not sure if that's the technical term for it in this case, but whatever. Do we care? I think the answer is no, unequivocally. Use the key. We're going to the lion. This is like lion, corn and bird. This is like one of the easiest ones. I mean, you're on a lion. So a lion, I think it's wheat, that maybe, whatever it is. It's fucking lion, wheat, corn, bird, whatever you want to fucking call it. We're going to go into a cutscene again, which I'm not too bothered about. Just drop these in here to make some inventory space. And what was I going to do again?
Yeah. The passage isn't open yet.
Yeah, I'm just going to get the additional pouch, and I'm also going to use one of my locked door. Like, use up one of the locked doors, or whatever I'm trying to say here. Where did he go? So for this one, rather than the combination, which is something like, oh, where the fuck did I put that one? Oh yeah, it's right there. So you want to end up on 7, 6 and 15 rather than the actual code. So you're going to end up on 7, you're going to go all the way back to 6, then you're going to end up on 15, just one below 0. Just a quick way of doing it, isn't it? And I find that that pouch is more or less indispensable in this kind of run. Ah, fuck you. We don't need to go through there now. Just keep running. So now we need to go to the east side to see Claire, and we'll get rid of that key in 1 second. Beauty of this kind of gameplay is you literally don't need to collect anything else. Like normally I would collect boards and health items. Doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. The safe doesn't matter because that's just a extension of your Matilda. Normally I would go for that safe and just max out my Matilda, but not this time. So we're going to do a cutscene. Of course we have to get that. And if you just feel like being a douchebag, you can blow all these bastards up. I mean, they're never going to be a problem to you, but why not? Bye bye. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, so let's get rid of these zombies. Like, it doesn't even matter about boarding up your window anymore, you know what I mean? That's the beauty of this shit. Normally I would like try and board up that window, but like you don't even have to hit the fuckers as well. Like if you get close enough to them, just destroy them. Okay, like who cares anymore? I think there might be 1 or 2 that come through there. Who cares though? Use your fuse. Not seeing anyone. That might be someone. Even if it's not, I'm gonna assume it is. Right, so now we need to go get the detonator, and we're on 10 minutes. I'm not gonna say that's fast or slow because I'm not a true speedrunner, but certainly doesn't seem like massively fast to me. There's a guy right around here. Or there was. I mean, come on. Could it get any easier? It's almost so easy that it's a little bit sad really. Like I want a kind of challenge. But hey ho. You know, the funny thing is, like, I do want a challenge, but after all the times I've been like fucking destroyed by these zombies, it's rather satisfying, gotta be honest. Keep your eyes open here, there might somebody just turns up. I actually got a rather good tip from my son here. Like, apparently regardless of what you do here, if you shoot this licker, wow, he's like the most harmless zombie ever, but if you shoot this licker before he cuts into his scene where he does the licking and do it twice or something like that, then he just dies immediately. I can't remember what the basic premise was, but it sounded cool to me anyway. Okay, let's get in here. Get the battery. Pretty sure he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, so we're going to go up to the library, into the sort of attic style room. Got the detonator. Yeah, we're all good. And we're on 13 minutes. Pretty fast, pretty fast. We're not going to like act proud or anything of speed here, because let's be honest, we're not doing it in any kind of challenging situation. But it's still quite nice. It's nice to be able to do it like this. Okay, let's go. And I think it's something like woman, arrow, snake here. I've just memorized it, to be fair. Although I've got it written down somewhere. So it's a woman's head. That's that. I think it's that. Nope, it's not liking that. There you go. Alright, we're just going to annihilate this liquor now. Normally he's a bit of a problem, this guy, and you sort of kind of get a bit stressed out about him, but not today. I'm going to use the fall through animation just to speed things up a bit. It's deliberate, just to be clear. And then through there. Okay. Now we're going into the underground facility. I think. Have we forgotten anything? Right, skip it. It goes into another cutscene where Leon gets all... Excuse me. So I've been told by my son that if I burp on my live streams, I'm not going to get a lot of viewers, I'm not going to get a lot of likes. You let me know, is he right? I mean, I don't really care, but he might have a point there. I mean, he watches more YouTube videos than me. Personally, I don't care. I'm a bit of a slob and a bit of a old school kind of character, but maybe he's right. Let me know. Normally I'd pick up the grenade without fail, but I've just decided fuck it, because this is gonna be pretty damn easy. Wow, that was it. I almost thought it was going to be a little bit harder than that, like I was going to run away for a minute then. Okay, so we're on, time-wise, 15 minutes. I've got to be honest with you, I've literally never got to this point in 15 minutes. But I've got a pretty good excuse why I have. Can't really take credit for that. But I'm more interested in just how fast can you do it if you... I mean, I imagine it's even possible to do it faster than this with the grenade launcher. If you really go for it. If you think about it, every shot you take probably takes up a split second of time, like the loading and the getting ready for it and all that crap. So if you can avoid shooting people and just not do it, then, well, I think that just defeats the object of having the ATM4 though, doesn't it? Because then it's just like a true speedrun. Okay, let's go into this little scene. We need a key card.
Hey, I'm not done talking to you.
I wouldn't be done talking to Ada as well. Wherever she went, I'd be trying to talk to her. Right, this guy apparently becomes a problem later on, but with this thing I don't think he really does. The weird thing is that if you blow up like one guy in the cell there, I think you blow up like all of them. Or at least most of them. Anyway, that's just wasting time. The other weird thing is if you shoot Ben Bertolucci's fucking cell before you get there, it literally does not even shock him in the slightest. I mean, he's just sat there smoking a cigarette. Like, imagine if you were sat in a jail cell and somebody shot an anti-tank fucking weapon at your cell. You wouldn't just sit there, would you? Like, oh, nothing happened. But hey, this is a game. And I am truly enjoying the freedoms that this fucking anti-tank weapon is affording me. Okay, this one I just fucking love. So if you shoot one dog, you literally kill all of them in one shot. That is amazing. No fucking around whatsoever. Open the door. So we only need to get the power panel part and fire up the generator. Other than that, we don't really need anything in this scenario. Normally speaking, I'd grab the herb and the grenade, the gunpowder, but as things stand, none of that's gonna happen. I need to really start writing these down. I think it's the last two. Oh, well, my memory's better than I thought it was. The thing is, there's so many different variations of that depending on what stage you're on and whatnot. To be fair, there isn't so many variations, but there's a couple of variations. Excuse me. Plus there's all the other kind of generators and stuff. Alright, let's just shoot as soon as we get around this corner. I don't care where the dog is, because it really doesn't matter. You'd have to even hit the thing. That is the beauty of this thing. The back blast of it is so powerful that even if you don't hit it, that thing is dead. I mean, look, he flew over there. For fuck's sake, man. Okay, alright, so normally a section that I absolutely hate. This corridor down here is full of zombies, and I normally like think, oh shit, how am I gonna do it? Maybe I've got like one grenade, but I'm trying to save it for sort of something else. Normally I'm like, oh, I've got to board up these windows and all that crap. I've got to go into my break room and get some stuff. Fuck that. I ain't doing none of it. I'm just going straight in here and blowing them all the fuck up. Actually, I do need to go. I did actually forget one pretty key item there. You need to get the fuse. Okay, so my bad. Let's get the fuse. We might as well put the power panel part away, I guess. No, let's not, because we don't need to collect anything else. Yeah, let's go. Let's make this quick. And let's just be 100% certain that they're dead, because I just love shooting this motherfucker. What's amazing about this section is that when you do that, even the Elliot cop guy gets fucking hit from behind the corrugated iron door thing. Oh man, this is like, don't get me wrong, this is not truly challenging, but after the amount of times that I have struggled and felt stressed out with all of this, it's almost like just liberation, you know, just being able to do this fucking shit. Alright, we'll use it. Alright, let's get a move on, and that thing is now discardable. So we must get the cog. I mean, that's a key item to get forward. So let's just get that. We might as well just literally take out the zombies in the process. Okay, that's done. So, you know, ideally you're going to make that as fast as possible. That's not really probably as fast as possible, is it? We'll get out of here. We've got the cog now. Do not mistake that word for cock if you're not a native English speaker. Cog, not cock. Right, okay. So we need to get the key. So we do have to go down here, and also we need to switch that handle thing so that we can put the fire out. Two essential tasks here that you cannot avoid. So let's go straight ahead, turn it, and because we have this, we don't really have to do much, just fucking blow them straight up. Go through here, go through here, get the key, get back out. I always nicknamed those guys Bonnie and Clyde. I don't really know why. Just because Bonnie and Clyde were a famous male and female duo. But I think it's really suspicious how they were like locked in there together. I mean, what were that man and woman doing before they turned into zombies? Let's be honest. And this is the beauty now. This is where we get to really see the power of this weapon, because Mr. X, the Tyrant, is normally such a problem to us. He's like a baby now. Get on your knee, baby.
Better get moving.
Okay, we're coming up to a section that normally gives me the heebie fucking jeebies. How many spare parts? Yeah, how many spare inventory slots have we got? Enough. 3 is enough. We need to get the lever, and that's about it really. I mean, normally I would get the grenade as well. So Marvin's already turned by this point, so you can actually fucking destroy the poor fella. I feel a bit bad about it, but fuck it. Normally you can do a little tip here where you kind of like cancel out the liquor by running through this door and then running back. Now I just fucking annihilate him immediately. Don't know if there's any more zombies here, but if there is, they're not going to survive. Normally I'd get the grenade. Not going to happen. If I can actually ever run around that table. So like if Mr. X is anywhere to be seen now, pretty much going down on his ass. There he is. Lovely, isn't it? I mean, normally you would fucking worry about that. You'd be like, shit, what do I do? Not today. 24 minutes. That's not bad. I'm not gonna like brag about it. 'Cause let's be honest, it's not a true speedrun. It's just a satisfying like release from all the usual hardness, isn't it? So let's just pull that across one. It's all going pretty smoothly. I imagine you don't even have to like hit this guy. Yeah, I got that back. So the best way to do this is to take that back immediately. I didn't realise that at first. I actually just learned that from watching other YouTubers, so take no claim there to the fame. And then just use that. And then you just use the small cog and then it's done. You know, it kind of makes perfect sense, doesn't it now? But I always assumed you had to kind of do it in a certain order. Alright, put that in there. So normally I'd put that power panel part away and grab it later on, just to give myself a few extra slots or whatever. Well, one extra slot, because it literally is only one slot. And just to be fair, I've missed to pick up that so many times. I don't know why, but I often forget to pick up that power panel part. I think it's just because I'm like a little bit tense and on edge at this point. Anyway, Not today. Got them both. Normally coming through here is a little bit stressful. Not today. Yeah, I think sooner or later I've got to challenge myself to some sort of uber hardcore kind of run. Because that's the kind of guy I am. I can't like just be satisfied with like, okay, I've got the ATM4, I can just destroy zombies to my heart's content. Nah, that feels lame after a while. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I've done it, but to be true to the game, I've got to like try some other stuff now. Maybe like a knife only run, or just something really kind of, just be careful here, I guess. Didn't even need to do that really, but for some reason I did do it. At some point we did drop that key as well, by the way. Okay, so we're coming up to that little dog scene, which can often be a little bit of a pain in the ass. I usually, if I don't have much ammo and I'm struggling, I just try and run past them. On this occasion I'm just gonna like fucking destroy the bastards. Whoa! Well, you need to die for that. It's okay. I'll just use that, and then I'll get another one in a split second. It would be nice if I didn't take any damage. Really would, let's be honest, but doesn't matter. Okay, so now it's time to do this, and honestly it's not that easy, not that difficult on first run once you know what you're doing. So you obviously need to kind of turn that down so you get into the mix, turn that around, that needs to go that way, and then these need to come under, turn that around, turn that around, turn that around. That's done. It looks like an S shape on the end part if you've done it right. And just to compensate for the lost first aid spray, we'll get that. I've often wondered what happens if you don't get that parking garage key. I think it probably wouldn't cut to the scene, maybe. So if you don't go, do you? Wow! That went badly. I think if you don't, then it probably kind of... I wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest with you. Sorry about that. I think it probably wouldn't go to the whole kind of like all the cells open, maybe, if you don't do that. But I've never tried it. There's all kinds of little questions I ask like that when I'm playing this game, like what would happen if you did X, Y, Z, or what would happen if you did. And I'm sure most people ask the same. One thing that I've only just realised, and my son pointed out to me, is that there's a fucking green herb there. I've actually never seen that. Imagine if you're struggling for herbs, that's a fucking great bonus. I have to be honest, I really like just firing this fucking ATM4 at stuff, but it does nothing, and that really upsets me. It does a little bit, like if you fire it at that, if you fire it at that umbrella poster, I think it kind of like makes it look a bit, yeah, there's a little bit of a burn mark on it, but other than that, come on man. Like for example, if I shot that car in real life, it would fucking blow the shit up. Anyway. So normally you'd go through this kendo scene, and I think the first time I played all this I went through all these cutscenes and really appreciated them, but once you've done it a few times it's like, well, I can't watch that every fucking time, you know what I mean? One thing I really like about this game, like, is for example, if you have the flamethrower, and I've noticed it mostly in the lab, like if you have the flamethrower and you burn something, it really shows the burn marks on the wall, and I think that's really great detail. I mean, this is a fucking great game, and let's be honest, it can't be easy to show all the fucking damage marks and allow every item to be fucking destroyable. I imagine that that's quite a feat of coding, let's be honest. Alright, so we're coming up to a couple of parts now where anything could happen. I mean, the alligator part is fairly easy, but if you're a bit off with your timing, you could easily die. And then there's the Ada Wong part where you've got nothing. I mean, this infinite fucking rocket launcher is basically useless now. So, but I've got the Ada Wong section generally down to a T now, so I'm not worried about it, but just saying, man, you know, like anything could kind of happen.
Again? It's not too late to turn back. No chance. You're stuck with me to the end.
Okay, I'll skip it. So, I'm sure everybody knows this. It's left. Bite. Then go to the right. Then he does like a bite and a sort of secondary bite that's a little bit after the first one, so you've got to be careful for that. And then just as soon as he does that secondary bite, get off to the left again. And then that's it. It's literally that easy. I don't know what happens if you don't blow up this gas pipe. I mean, I've never tried it, but you generally then have to blow up the gas pipe. There's also a grenade there. Get out of pocket. I don't know if that's the same when you play with like normal ammo, but look how fucking mashed up he looks. I can't remember that, to be honest with you. I think that's sort of something that happens only with the ATM4. Ada Wong, famous for taking her sweet fucking time.
Just get up here.
Just get up here, because she's a bossy bitch as well. Move out of the fucking way.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
So the Ada Wong section is generally not that bad. My advice for it is this. The first zombie that you encounter, i.e. the first one that's standing up, try and knock him down.
So let me get this straight.
He's like a kind of fattish zombie in the... You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. There's a zombie that you encounter first, but he's kind of lying down. So take the first zombie that you encounter down if you can. Just get him out of the way because he's quite close and it's quite hard to avoid if you don't take him down. And then everything else really just comes down to speed after that. Speed and knowledge, I suppose. Okay, so we're on the Ada Wong now. Try to climb the ladder, but you can't. Skip it. You got your secret weapon. Okay, great. Do that, then do that. Candy from a baby. You evil bitch. You would not take candy from a baby, would you? I wouldn't. That's fucking cruel. Right, so just do that. Do that. I've never stood right up to that, but a sort of natural sense of self-preservation tells me not to. So as you see, there's a zombie there lying down. Okay, switch to your gun now, which by the way is called the MUP. I think in an earlier video I said it's called the MUMP or something. What an idiot. So try and shoot this guy in the head, or at least just take him down, or at least just get past him. Well, that was a good first shot. Well, we've given ourselves a wide enough berth at this point to get past him. I just need to keep moving now, because that's going to go badly. Alright, so just forget him. Change back to your infinite ammo. I mean, if we take one bite, it's not really the end of the world. So go here, that guy falls down. And then just start doing this immediately. Happens pretty quickly. Sometimes with that guy who I tried to shoot, I like get him straight away and I just like blow his head off or whatever. And then sometimes I like fuck around for ages, just try to get him in the right spot. Whoa! He came from nowhere, man. Had to do that there. Wasn't really what I wanted to do. See, that generally doesn't happen to me, I'll be honest with you. But I fucked up a little bit, don't know why. Staggering or not though, I think we can still do it. So when I first played this, I really got confused by like what you had to do here. Turns out all you have to do is like use your secret weapon on the very last to the right, like here. Use that, then hit that handle, and immediately do that on that. Totally forget the ammo. As I've said in every one of my videos, that ammo is basically useless to you now. And just jump through there like a motherfucker. I generally don't get bit either. I mean, that's just a bit of a blunder there, but at least I got through it. I think the problem was that I struggled with that first guy that I tried to shoot down, and that sort of threw me out a bit. Anyway, from this point on, if you do play your cards right, there's no way you can fail at this. Okay. Let's get back down there to the incinerator. The incinerator is easy and formulaic, so just follow the pattern that I show you. It really bothers me to see Ada Wong like limping like that, because I really don't like to see a beautiful woman like her limping around like that. Anyway, probably just being a chauvinist. Just, you're going to get ready for that one, okay? But you have to go through some stupid dialogue first. You'll hear some kind of click. Okay, now you're good. You can go for a quick time or whatever on this, but even if you just do it reasonably well, there's no chance of failing it. I think the fastest I've ever done it is with 32 seconds left on the clock, which is pretty fast, in my opinion. But I wouldn't like to speculate like what other people have done. Today I've done it pretty slowly. Okay, so at this point you've done it. Why you would use that save point, I have no idea. But I suppose it's one of those red herrings with Ada Wong again. Like that ammo, you know, it's like, oh, ammo, I need to pick that up. You don't. You'll never, ever, ever have the opportunity to use it. So now we go back to Leon, and he's like all kind of sleepy.
Ada, where are you?
Oh. And we're on 41 minutes and we're already into the sewer. I mean, in terms of time, that's pretty damn quick. Not that quick, but... I don't want to speculate what's quick, to be honest with you. I've heard of a speedrunner doing the whole thing in 49 minutes, and I just can't believe that. I mean, it's there, it's on YouTube, apparently, but just don't know how you could do all of the shit that you need to do in 49 minutes. I just don't get it. there are so many like missions that you have to go on, like this chess puzzle and stuff. Like, how would you do all of that in 49 minutes? Who's he? You'll be glad to know that the rocket launcher just takes out these fucking G adults in one shot. As long as they're not in the animated mode, you know, like say for example they're coming out of a pipe, you just hit them once and they're dead. There you go. But if they're just like animating out of a pipe, it won't do anything to them actually. It's just the way games work, I guess.
Cable car. Interesting. Where'd she go? I'm coming, Mia.
Okay guys, I'm gonna probably like not save this, but like pause it in a bit and then I'll just stop my broadcast, because as much as I don't have to save it, I am only human and I need to fucking stop for a bit. So I will get to... tell you what, I'll just fucking get all the chess pieces. How about that? How about that for a deal? Okay, I'll stop talking and I'll just do it. So we don't need to get the flamethrower because of this ATM4. Literally don't need to get anything except the ATM4, but we do need to get the Queen and the King chess piece. Let's go do that.
This is getting worse.
Well, it's getting worse for the enemies. Yep, he's dead. Once they start like twisting their arm like that, that means they're dead. So for example, if you shoot that guy now, see, even though you shot him head on, he's still not dead, because basically because you hit him in the inanimated scene. Just the way that like even if Mr. X hits you as you're climbing up a ladder or something, it doesn't actually do you any damage. Little tip here, you see that guy, he's literally right there. Take him out now. Oh, but make sure you go the right way. So basically that one guy that like falls down on you as you open the one gate or whatever. Actually, I don't think he died. I can hear him. Okay, just keep your eyes open here because I'm not entirely sure he died. Yeah, he's there, look. Well, he's not there anymore. Come on now. That was my fault, obviously, but... So yeah, we don't need to go through the usual flamethrower thingy. Just stick the Queen back. The King in there. So now we just need to get the rook. So one more, I think one more turns up. No? Oh well, there's that one that kind of charges at you. So when you get past here, there's one that like runs straight at you. Normally there's a pretty easy way to avoid him by just running back a little bit, but as we have infinite ATM rocket launcher, whatever you want to call it, that doesn't really pose a problem, does it? Could possibly be one zombie kicking around here. I don't know for sure that I took the other one down. Yeah, look, he's there, look. Normally I'd go back and get the grenade in the water there. But again, this is fucking 20 grenades per second. Again, animated scenes, if you hit him there, nothing happens, but if you hit him there, he's a goner. Okay. And this little bit could often prove tricky, you know, depending on how you've approached it. Getting the rook. But not today. Not today. I think there might be one zombie kicking around here as well. But I don't think he's even going to pose as a problem. He's too far away. So, I mean, it's a beautiful thing, this rocket launcher, and I mean, normally all of these things would take some real caution, real thought and planning. But now we just run like the fucking clappers. We don't even have to store ammo, we don't have to give a shit about anything. To be fair, I would probably just collect one kind of health item. So we're just about to go into G stage 2. I actually messed up just ever so slightly once, even with this rocket launcher. And I nearly actually died on this G stage 2, just by possibly doing it slightly wrong. Yeah, so just collect the health items that you get offered to you throughout the run here. So basically on the way to G stage 2 you'll get a bunch of health items. Just take them and combine them. And how many free slots have I got? I mean, it just makes good sense to put the key away, doesn't it? I didn't mean to take whatever I took out there. Just put the key away and the grenade, just in case for whatever random reason you get fucking grabbed and you've got like a sub weapon. Also, this little section can, I've actually found, I don't know if it's just when you've got the grenade launcher, but you can actually completely skip this usual kind of fucking around with the roof section. So watch this. I mean, it might not work, but sorry. I think that's right. Yeah, that's the one. So normally you have to run around, right, and he puts his hand through the roof and all that crap. Like that. But if you just go here and then just do that, I think. Yeah, look, he's come straight to the fucking door now. Like, that doesn't normally happen. And just stand there and just do a runner. One thing I think I made a mistake on is I tried to hit him before I got down, and I think that's where I got a little bit of a problem. just wait until you get down into the fighting arena. And basically, win or lose this fight, I am going to pause it and stop the broadcast after this. I maybe got hit there a bit. Come to me, baby. Alright, so obviously this is not that difficult with what you've got here. Keep an eye on him. I mean, if he gets back up, then we're going to take him down again. Oh, wow! Caught by my own trap. Well, you know what? I deserve that. I deserve that. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been emotional, and that really ended emotionally.